Hey everyone, this is Jason Hodge. I am going to try this live broadcast on Facebook and see how this goes. Um, I think a lot of times I've actually run into this conversation lately a pretty good bit about people that feel exhausted after a workout, and so I want to give you a few pointers of what may be happening. It seems like every year around this time that people are exercising and working out hard. They're really following a strict diet program, doing the best they can, and for some reason they just feel exhausted. They go through and they're eating right, they're eating really healthy, and they are exercising like crazy, and they end up feeling exhausted. They feel really tired. They can't get the energy level. They hear about how exercise is supposed to be this really powerful thing to give them energy, but they end up feeling more exhausted from it. And so I'm going to explain real quickly about the calorie balance and what happens. So when you start exercising, typically you're also going on a nutrition program. You're starting a diet up, so you're trying to eat healthier. And so let's say you're replacing all of your, low carb is a huge thing. Everyone wants to drop their carbohydrates down and start eating cleaner, so they eat more fruits and vegetables and lean proteins. So they're cutting out the fried food, they're cutting out all the simple carbohydrates. And what happens is your caloric intake drops, which is great. You're great that your calories are dropping from maybe being too high. And the only problem is if you're dropping your calories down too much and then you start exercising and start eating more or start burning off more calories, you end up in a situation where you have this huge caloric imbalance. And so it's crucial that when you're starting into a program, definitely watch your calories, eat cleaner calories, adjust that best you can. Hey Danny, hey Pat, I saw that y'all clicked in on this. So it's important that you're eating cleaner. You're eating your fruits and vegetables like you need to. You're going through and you're exercising, which is really important. But if you don't get enough good calories in and you're burning a lot more calories than you were previously, you run into a situation where you have this huge negative caloric balance, and without enough calories in your system, it's really hard to keep functioning. Imagine if you took away let's pretend like you didn't do the exercise. Let's just pretend like you dropped the calories down so much that you had this giant caloric balance. And let's say you were eating about 2,000 calories a day, and now suddenly you're eating 1,200 calories a day, but you're also exercising 300 or 400 calories a day. Well, you end up pushing down to a balance of only 800 calories to work with throughout the day, and your body needs more than that. So it's crucial that when you're going through and designing your program, yes, absolutely, get some calories in that are healthier and cut some of the wasted calories, all the sugars and the simple carbohydrates you don't need. But it's also crucial that you get the really good calories in. Most people are afraid of fat. They're afraid to eat the really good healthy fats, your almonds, your salmon, your avocados, the things that are really important for you to, that your body needs. Your body needs good proteins, your body needs good fats. And especially if you're exercising harder, your body needs not only those proteins and fats, it also needs good complex carbohydrates as well. Using like quinoa and your vegetables, your fruits, all those things are really important to get in so that you have a lot more of so your body has the energy and has the nutrients it needs to keep going. Hey Donna, saw you clicked in and joined in. So what we're talking about is just what happens whenever you go through and you start trying to exercise and cut your calories and start eating healthier, but at the same time start exercising. And it just, if you're exhausted all the time, that's a huge sign that you need to pay attention to. And let me know if I'm getting some news here that the connection is a little bit weak. So if y'all can let me know if the connection is not really strong, that'd be great. I appreciate it. But hopefully y'all are getting all this. So the things I want you to look for, the signs I want you to look for when it comes to if there may be an imbalance on things is this. If you're going through and you're just exhausted after a workout and you can't seem to recover, that's definitely a sign that that something's off on the calories. If for some reason you're going through and you find that you're starting to get sick easier, like you just can't recover, that's another sign that that there may be an issue there. Okay, thanks Donna, I appreciate it. So when you're going through so the two things I said was, if you're going through and you notice that you're just exhausted throughout the day, after your workout, before your workout, if you're starting to get sick, if you just want to sleep, those are all signs that the caloric imbalance may be off. So the key things I would say on this are, number one, it's okay to drop your carbohydrates down some and eat cleaner calories, and drop off all of the bad carbs that you don't really need. But make sure you replace them with good healthy proteins, fats, good complex carbohydrates in order to give your body enough calories in the system that you have the nutrients your body needs. As you exercise, it's not about going 100% all out, especially if you cut your calories down. You want to make sure that you do enough. You want to make sure you do exercise hard enough. But if you're feeling exhausted from it, there's a good sign the exercise program may just be a little bit too hard at this point, or that the calorie intake is just not what it needs to be to sustain it. So the danger I see with this, and the reason I'm bringing this up is, around this time of year, every single year, I see people drop off of their program. They have the New Year's resolution, they're so determined to get going, and next thing you know, they start getting sick, they're exhausted all the time, they don't feel good, and usually it's that one or two times they get sick, they just can't recover from. And so when they get sick, they just start eating whatever they want to, whatever they can, because they're sick and they can't work out anyway, so they're just trying to get healthy again. And so if you can do some things that are preventive, such as getting more calories in like you need to, and basically slowly progressing your exercise program a little bit more, you're going to find your longevity of this is going to be a lot better. And that's crucial. We want results now. I mean, it's January comes and we're excited, and that's great. And you want to do that. I mean, you want to be excited and work out hard and really push. But if you end up just dropping off and getting frustrated through the process, you haven't really done yourself much good. Oh, hey, Jenny, Charlie. Oh, goodness, how are y'all doing? So if y'all have any questions as I'm doing this, please feel free to type it in and let me know. I'll be glad to answer your questions as I go through this. I'm only going to be on here for another couple minutes, so feel free to chime in if you have a question. But the thing I wanted you to know is just that it's so crucial that you pay attention to your body and what's going on. And if you're going through this program and you're pushing yourself really hard and trying to get these results, you've got to pay attention. If you're getting really exhausted, if you're getting really tired, if you're starting to get sick, those are really key points you've got to pay attention to. And it's important that you notice those as the problems that they are, and you begin to change it. So the things I would do are, hey Jenny, I can't see you personally, but I can see that you log in and you're typing. So no worries on anything on the video camera. So one thing I would suggest, start using some of the logging systems like the MyFitnessPal, and just see how many calories you consume. And when you're looking at those the MyFitnessPal and stuff, it says you need like 1,500 calories and that kind of thing. I don't know if y'all can see what Jenny's typing or not, but no, I cannot see you on video. I think she was worried about that. So all you can do is see me in this case. So when you see those MyFitnessPals and they say you need like 1,500 calories, they're good healthy calories, and it's hard to do because let's say you eat a cheeseburger and it's 600 calories, that's a huge part of your meal plan normally. But when you eat healthy, it's a lot harder to eat 600 calories of carrots, for goodness sakes. So when you're eating healthier food, it's just a lot harder. But that's where your good healthy fats, your avocados, your salmons, your almonds, cashews, walnuts, all those things are going to be a higher calorie, and they're going to give your body more of the nutrients it needs, give you the calories you need, but at the same time not overload you with the wrong types of calories. Hopefully that makes sense. And then when you're looking at your workout, scale it up. Don't try to, okay, yeah, Donna, I can only see your name. I can't actually see you. So if y'all are, wherever you may be watching this, I cannot see you at all. So when you're going through and you're looking at your workout, just realize that you want to see the longevity of it. You want to see what things happen like 3 months from now. And it's, you're determined, right? You want to see results and change as much as possible. So we often get into this mindset of, well, you know what, I'm going to go through and I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to do cardio and do all these different classes and that type of thing. And that's not the way it works. You want to scale up. You want to progress. And one thing you first do is you get your routine down. And then you start working on your cardiovascular some. You work at maybe a lower scale. And then as you feel good and things are going great, you progress it from there. And if you could keep making that progress and keep making those small adjustments, 3 months from now, you're going to do really well. You're going to be healthy. You're going to feel great. You're going to be more energetic. You're going to be able to push harder. And you won't fall into that trap of where everyone just drops off, unfortunately. You know, it happens every year because people push too hard. They exercise like mad trying to really get good results. And they cut the calories down so much that they end up getting sick and just getting ill. And so when you're doing all this, just realize that those are key things you have to look out for. It's not a race. I mean, this is truly, I mean, it's more of a marathon. It's not a sprint. And you've got to take your time on this and look at it as a long-term game plan on everything. I really hope that makes sense. And if you have a question as I'm going through this, let me know. But hey, Brad, hey, Elizabeth, I see y'all joined in. So, hey, Dana. So it's just such a key thing to where you do this in a way that's progressive. You look at where it's going now to where it's going long term. Let's see, Donna. Yeah. Okay. So I don't. It's the first time I've used the Facebook Live thing, so I don't know what you can see. If y'all can see everyone chatting or not. So Donna made a very good point. She's eating all the right things. She's cut her calories down, and she's practically starving, and she feels like passing out. All she wants to do is sleep. That's a clear sign that she's not getting enough calories in her system. And if she were to track it, my guess is she's probably taking anywhere from 800 to 1,000, maybe 1,200 calories at the most. So even without working out, because she was so strict on her diet to get everything cleaner and leaner, she's not getting even enough calories for her body to sustain what it needs, not the nutrient it needs to keep going. And that's a dangerous sign because what happens is, 2 weeks from now, she's more prone to getting a virus or a bacteria, some type of infection and getting sick. And all that does is it's going to discourage her from staying on track. And so when you go through and you get sick, it's miserable and you don't stay on track even more so. So it's important that when you're doing all this, that you're paying attention to those signs because those are huge warning signs. Hey, look, I'm not feeling good. I don't have my energy. Exercise and eating healthy, I'm supposed to feel more energetic and feel great. I feel miserable. That's a key sign something's wrong because we know healthy food is going to make us feel better. We know that exercise is going to make us feel better. And if those things are not making us feel better, something is off. Now, whether that is something as strong as like a hormone-related problem, or if it's something more simple like just the calorie balance is wrong, those are things you've got to pay attention to. And if you see friends that are going through this, you've got to let them know as well that, hey, something is probably wrong. If your energy level is dropping, the more you work out, the more tired you feel. If you're feeling exhausted, you can't recover from soreness, you can't push hard enough in the workout to get any kind of benefit, those are huge problems that you need to identify and make adjustments to it. So, not all carbohydrates are bad. I mean, you could take in, I'm going to talk general here. I can't talk about, I won't go into specifics on diabetes and all the different things going on. I want to talk general in nature here, but getting your fruits and vegetables in are not a bad thing. Getting in your good complex carbohydrates like your brown rices, your quinoa, maybe even small portions of a whole wheat pasta or your fruits, those types of things are going to be healthy for you in proper moderation. And then when you exercise, slowly scale that up, slowly adjust it up so that you're not overloading your body. And what you're going to find, what you should find, the key on this is you're looking for that balance of a little bit of hunger throughout the day. You're not overloaded, you're not starving, you're not, but you're also not really full. But if you can feel just a little bit of hunger throughout the day, you know that the metabolism is going great. And it's just a key point to knowing that you're on the right track. And whenever you find that you're getting hungry, notice what time of day it is. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it night? Is it after a meal? Is it before a meal? Is it after a workout? Pay attention to those key points because they're huge. They make a big difference on what's happening metabolism-wise throughout the day. And so let's take, for instance, that you have, let's say, for instance, you start off in the morning and you're skipping breakfast. But then you realize that because you're skipping breakfast, you end up eating a small lunch. So you're eating salad because you want to eat healthy, right? And then around midday, you're suddenly exhausted. Well, the reason you're exhausted is because you had 400 calories all day trying to eat healthy, and you missed breakfast. And so now you're starving. And so it gets to be nighttime, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you just want to go out to eat and eat everything. So you go to the Italian restaurant, and you eat an 800,000 calorie meal just so you can get your energy level back up. And the next morning, you're not hungry because you've created this whole situation where you ate all your calories at night. And the next morning, you're not hungry. So then you go through the same pattern. You don't eat breakfast. You barely eat lunch because you want to eat healthy again. And then you're starving again at night. And so you've got to pay attention to the balance of it all. We get so caught up in just extremes. And it's not extremes. It's making these small adjustments that make a huge difference over the long haul. And so just really pay attention to that and what's going on, because as you really focus on that balance of your carbs, your proteins, your fats, your good healthy carbohydrates, your good healthy fats, your good proteins, and you keep exercise in moderation so that you're slowly progressing and not overloading yourself, you won't be starving, which you don't want to do, and you won't be overloading your body with the exercise either. And so just realize that as you cut calories, your body doesn't have the energy to push like it did before, and so you've got to balance that out. It's always great to go through and eat healthier, but just realize that as you cut all those calories out, you've got to replace them with something, and that's just crucial. So I won't just keep going on this. I've kind of talked about everything now, and I think Facebook actually saves the replay. Saw your message, Donna. That'd be great. I'd love to see you in here again. It'd be awesome. So thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I tell you what, if y'all like this, make some comments on the video down below. I believe there's a place for making comments and liking it. And what I'll do is, if you got some topics you want me to talk about, I'll start making this more of a regular thing, and just discuss a lot of different topics and information sharing and see what I can help y'all with. So thanks for tuning in to my first Facebook Live chat. I definitely want to make this more of a thing, and it's pretty cool. So I got some topics I want to talk about again here soon, but I'd love to hear your ideas and what you want to know, about. So thanks, Donna. I appreciate that. Appreciate the encouragement, and I'll keep doing it. And actually, she subscribed. I think there's a place that you can click a drop down maybe that you can subscribe. So I'd love y'all to subscribe, and I'll keep pumping out some good material, and I'll try to keep it really relevant, something that's interesting and topical that you'll enjoy. So thanks so much for tuning in. What's it called? Do you mean the Facebook Live, or what it is I'm doing here? I have to get your... Thanks, Donna. I appreciate it. So I think there's a way to subscribe to the videos I do in the future. I don't have a specific name for everything, but I'll keep bringing in some, maybe I'll come up with a name for all this. So if you have a name for my little topics, put it in the comments section, and I'll see if we can name this little chat that I do, and we'll try to make it a regular thing for everyone. So thanks so much. I won't keep droning on for no reason. And I'll be back again with another live chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This is pretty neat. So I'll see y'all later on. Bye.